Imagine this. You're a teenager in the 90s. Internet doesn't exist for you yet. Video games are rare treasures, each one costing you weeks of saved-up allowance. You guard those floppy disks like they're gold. And then, a new kid shows up at school. He smiles, he shakes your hand, he says he wants to trade games. But instead of trading, he takes everything from you. Your games, your trust, your dignity. We thought we were powerless against him. Until one day, we turned the tables in a way so cruel, so unforgettable, that 30 years later, I still call it the best revenge I ever pulled in my life. If you've ever had someone walk all over you, steal from you, or treat you like you didn't matter, you're going to love this story. Because this is about justice. This is about standing up when you feel powerless. So if you believe that karma should always find a way back, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into one of the most unforgettable teenage revenge stories you'll ever hear. I'll expand each phase into a detailed, psychologically engaging narrative, with emotional build-up and dialogue. Describe the 90s atmosphere. VHS rentals, Walkmans, no smartphones. Gaming was sacred. Floppy disks, copy protection, rare imports from abroad. OP and his friends save up pocket money, buy Monkey Island, Doom 2, Settlers via expensive airmail. They carefully share games, respecting each other's trust. Internal monologue. Every floppy disk I held in my hand felt like a ticket to another world. These weren't just games. They were escapes. And when you don't have much as a teenager, those escapes are priceless. Introduce the antagonist, the new kid. He brags, "My uncle has shelves of games you've never even heard of." The promise of treasure. OP and friend excitedly offer trades. First hope, then betrayal. Each time they lend him originals, he returns discs corrupted, missing copy protection, or damaged. They keep hoping the next trade will be fair. Instead, weeks go by and they've received nothing in return. Visual description. The sick feeling of inserting a floppy into the drive, only to see, error, file corrupted. Holding ruined discs of Monkey Island, smudged labels, broken corners. Dialogue with friend. Friend. He's scamming us. He's taking everything. OP. Maybe next time. Friend. No. Look at this. He's laughing at us. The antagonist also mocks OP personally. Teases him for liking Queen. Calls Freddie Mercury a gay singer, and sneers about AIDS. The cruelty cuts deep. Psychology. OP feels powerless. Betrayed. Ashamed. But inside, a seed of vengeance grows. Months of losing games, losing trust, losing dignity. Then, an AIDS awareness event at school. Students handed flyers, pamphlets, and, shockingly for teenagers, free condoms branded with the foundation's logo. Moment of inspiration. OP stares at the logo. The antagonist's mocking words echo in his head. Lightbulb moment. What if we made him the target for once? OP and friend had one rare advantage. An inkjet printer at home. Almost no teenagers had that luxury in the 90s. They scanned the AIDS Foundation logo. Draft a fake letter. Careful wording. Dear first name, thank you for your letter. We understand it's difficult being open about being homosexual. Include flyers plus condoms. Addressed to Mr. Last Name. Ensuring the parents, not the kid, would open it first. Internal tension. My hands were shaking as we slipped the envelope into the mailbox. Was this too far? Would they believe it? I didn't know. But I knew one thing, he had it coming. The letter arrives days later. At school, whispers spread. The antagonist absent. Later they hear what happened. His mother in tears. Hysterical. His father furious. Grounding him for weeks. His conservative Catholic family convinced he was secretly gay. Emotional release for OP. Sweet justice. After months of being scammed and mocked, finally tables turned. The antagonist confronts them eventually. Suspicion in his eyes. Antagonist. You told them, didn't you? You wrote to that AIDS group. OP, playing dumb. What are you talking about? Eventually, they confess. Not out of guilt, but pride. Antagonist furious. Parents drag OP and friend to principal's office. Scene in principal's office. Parents red-faced, angry. Principal disappointed but secretly struggling not to smirk. OP explaining, "He took everything from us. He lied, he mocked, he humiliated us. We just wanted him to feel what we felt." The antagonist punished at home for weeks. His reputation scarred. The sting of humiliation. Worse than any broken floppy disk. OP and friend finally feel justice. It wasn't just about games anymore. It was about standing up to someone who thought he could take and take without consequences. And watching him crumble under the weight of his own family's judgment. That was the moment I knew revenge could be sweet. Acknowledge moral complexity. Was it harsh? Yes. But after what he did, it felt earned. It's been 30 years, and I still think back to that moment as the time I learned that nobody gets away with cruelty forever. Lesson for viewers. Even if powerless, there's always a way to stand up for yourself. This story gave you chills. Smash that like button and tell me in the comments. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed or pulled off yourself? And if you want more stories of justice, karma, and unforgettable payback, don't forget to subscribe. Because trust me, there are plenty more where this came from.